waiting for a gap.
Okay, guys, we are live here. I've just missed the first 3 minutes of qualifying. I forgot to set the stream up just in time.
Okay, mate.
But now we are go. So, without further ado, here we go. OSR Race Development Series at Bathurst. There goes Rob. There is Rob on screen. Go, Rob. Oh, there's been a crash. So I quite like Bathurst, but the weather earlier was quite warm. We'll take a look. It's 33 degrees, so it's quite warm. It's not particularly fast. Not sure if anybody pulled a 7. No, nobody even pulled a 7 in practice. So see how we go. Let's get going. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. And I don't believe Sean is joining me tonight because he is got work early tomorrow. So by the looks of it, it'll just be me. Hey Pete, have you got a copy on Discord?
What's that, sorry? Yep, sure do.
Yeah, I was just making sure. You on a flyer?
No.
Cool. Oh, and viewers, you will notice, unlike last night, because I was a moron and forgot that my racing line was turned on from attempting to learn the Nürburgring GP circuit in a GT3 car, I don't have a racing line tonight. That's partially because
Yeah, I don't really do flyers.
OSR don't allow it, and partially because I've turned it off. I thought you were the Flying Kiwi.
That's the oxymoron.
Anytime there's anything to do with an oxymoron with me, I'm the moron part. Hopefully we don't get slowed up. This guy ahead of me was quite slow during practice. And I'll bring up the live chat shortly as well. I forgot to change it over. I'll bring that up
re-enter like that, man.
so that I can see anything that you guys have to say.
You're repeating that works?
There we are, live chat is up. Hey John, I'm on a flyer, mate. Some people just can't help themselves.
Don't think he heard you.
Geez, Ben, seems you got a target on your back or something, mate.
Oh, like seriously. Yeah, I've got no words. I copped similar muppetry last night from lapped cars blocking and everything. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't have given him much more warning. I gave him, what, 10 seconds? Some people should be here to develop their racing in the V8s, and some people should just stick to the MX-5s.
I should have stuck to the MX-5s, I reckon.
Me too.
I barely did the MX-5s.
Well, that guy just after the cutting, he braked. Well, we don't even need to brake, but it was that far up the hill, down the hill. It was ridiculous.
Blue car with play seat logo on it.
Yeah, blue, very slow, and never gets out of the way. Jamie or something.
Babe. Dude, you already fucked up your lap. Why are you fighting me?
I'm having fights with Aussie driver search cars in this session that I'm in. Bloody idiot.
You know you can pay $1,800 and go and drive one of their R8 GT3 cars down at Phillip Island.
Yeah, I'd rather a fully hectic sim rig than do that.
Well, I mean, if you got the skill, it's worth the money, because if you end up doing really well in it, you get possibly a drive in the actual GT3 race there. So I guess it'd be worth the money if you were actually pretty good behind the wheel of a real one.
How much was it?
1,800, I think. Basically, they put you behind the wheel. It may not be at Phillip Island where they put you behind the wheel, but I know the GT3 race is there.
Thanks, mate.
For fuck's sake. Find the rhythm again after that Muppet decided to take me out.
Very much
I've
like
been
tonight.
lacking for rhythm, so let's find it again.
It looks a bit of a gnarly one there. No problem, mate.
Thanks, John. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, Pete.
Don't think it was me.
No, it wasn't actually, sorry. I know why I'm being targeted. I don't have my crew chief on.
That might make it a bit difficult for you. I still need to figure out why mine stops working during qualifying.
I've noticed that mine can't give me much in the way of feedback during qualifying. I think that's due to what iRacing actually gives it in the way of data.
The spotter comes on every so often when I'm near a car, but it doesn't give me any lap times or anything.
Yeah, I don't think mine, even with the spotter, would have helped me much in that collision earlier when somebody stops for a piss in the middle of the corner just after the cutting. Went full frosty. I haven't even put my overclock on yet.
Yeah, the was I'm gonna, I think basically it's in the graphics card naturally it wasn't.
So now you can use the brakes, bruh.
Over. Overrated. Don't crash. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate being told not to crash, but it doesn't help when there's other Muppets.
That was classic.
KFC, classic catch.
He killed me before I even got out of the pit.
Come on guys, this is a call server, let's chat mate. Thanks mate.
Love Skinner's learner plate.
Yeah, I think I need that around here.
I think there's a lot bigger idiots to worry about around here at the moment than you.
Like me.
Not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Well, there's certainly people driving worse than you.
True.
Like me.
Try not to get spun at turn 1, seeing as though it's becoming a habit of yours. Yeah, I know. I really need to do something about other people spinning me at turn 1, don't I, Sean? Wrong mouse. We had 5 viewers. Thank you one, thank you all. Let's repair this car and let's get back out there for the last probably about 11 minutes. Exiting pit lane. Go fast, mate.
Thanks, man.
You're missing an arse cheek.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish a lap.
That was almost an engine. Save it. Barbecued.
Yeah. I've broken something. It's not going straight. Or stopping.
It was almost a much more sudden stop than I had intended.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hit the wall. Gets quite sudden when it happens.
It's not the speed that kills you, it's the sudden stop, that's what gets you. Am I the only one that's having problems with people flickering in and out because of how many people are on the track?
Yeah,
I haven't had any
not
problems.
too bad.
I'm not sure if it's because of my car limit or if I'm just getting a bit of dodgy connection.
How are you guys going lap time wise?
Tens, but I should be in the 9s.
Same.
Cheers, mate.
It's like dodgem cars with you tonight, Peter.
Oh, I'm just absolutely woeful.
Thanks, Pat.
I'm struggling to get used to the new pedals as well, it's not helping.
Yeah, probably not, they're a bit stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my one worry with going to a better set of pedals is that they're going to possibly be too stiff.
Well, I think that this is just going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, you will get used to them eventually.
It's just changed all my braking points, so yeah.
That's better, that's a 9A. reckon I can pull a 9.2 out of it.
Sorry.
All good, mate. All good.
Moment we're on for a 9.2. As long as we play smart. That didn't help, turning way too late. There's a 9.1, but I reckon I can get it below that.
That's going to put you fairly far up the field, I would have thought.
Yeah, I'm P6 in here. I should be working into the 8s. I lost about 2 tenths in the last of the sector there. I didn't turn in early enough in the last corner.
Yeah, that's fact.
I'm a little bit worried that's going to be first split though, I'm sure of it.
I'd say so.
I want to make first split, but I doubt it's going to happen at the moment.
What position are you?
17th at the moment, but I've only done a 210.0.
Yeah, and there's not long left in quali.
No, I just crashed, so...
That doesn't help your cause.
It doesn't.
Are you serious? There goes my shot at an 8, I reckon. Oh, I've got one more lap.
sneaky suspicion I'm not going to last very long tonight.
Yeah, well, I had Brad William hold me up at Forest Elbow while I was a tenth and a half up on my 9-1.
Sorry, Bert, trying to get out of the way.
Oh good, mate. I'm just going for a bit of a slide. Bloody Brad destroyed my flying lap.
Yeah, it's just a lucky lap, I think. Also, you saved Chris in the qualifying as well. You picked up bloody 16th.
Okay, so I forgot to change that. That is qualifying. Unfortunately, well, not ruined, but I should have been further up the grid. Sometimes we just get muppets, and there's not much else we can do. So, fortunately, sometimes Shazer happens, and we just have to deal with it. But yeah, that's what we got to deal with sometimes. So still cannot believe he stuffed that lap on me. Okay, well, I might, for now, I'm going to be back shortly, so I'll leave you guys with some dramatic music. Okay, so I am now back. I don't really think there's too much else to say. Still rather annoyed about what happened. But should be top split, should be decent position. Don't actually know if Rob's going to be with me tonight, so get a feeling he could be bottom split. There's almost certainly going to be 2 splits. There almost always is in development series. So yeah, we are gonna wait for this to come up. And yeah, once it comes up, we'll get in there. People practicing for the Scops Bathurst. We will try to stream that. Jordan is going to be racing that with Michael Harris in a Velocity Sim Racing Commodore. Sorry to those of you who aren't a fan of the Commodore, but that happens to be the car of the main driver, so that is the car they will be driving. So yeah, it's hopefully I'm going to be. G'day, hey Brad, how's it going? Yeah, I'm going to be off on a fishing trip, so I'm probably going to try and leave my stream, well, the host computer up for the stream for Jordan to use, but seeing how it goes, hopefully he'll be able to stream from his computer to the host, and that will hopefully work. If not, I think it's V8's Online will have a stream. They always do that. It'll be fully commentated. The commentators from V8's Online will be commentating that. So I know, even though I will be fishing, I will be watching it. So yeah. Are you racing tonight, Brad? I feel like I saw your name in the qualifying just before. Da 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 da. Yeah, hopefully I am. I haven't been on racing for a while. Okay, I'll just make it sure. There was some guy I thought waiting for a better setup. Oh, I've now got my setup block engaged, so you won't be able to steal it off my stream. Especially now that we are with Velocity Sim Racing. Not that I liked anybody seeing my setups, because I put a lot of time into learning how to do those. But especially now we're with VSR, we'd prefer not to give team setups away. No, there are some okay ones out there. If you're willing to, I would recommend going to Virtual Racing School. However, you need to pay for that for them to give you the setups. Their setups aren't too bad. Just prior to them actually changing this build so that you couldn't hyperextend the rear shocks to give you better grip and straight line speed. I think I did a 5.3 fastest ever lap around Bathurst I did on a setup from Virtual Racing School. So I was quite impressed by it. That was really cold weather, but sometimes you've just got to push the envelope to see just how far you can go. So hopefully by the end of the year, well, I guess it depends on how quickly I get used to these setups. Hopefully I can be pushing towards a 4, but that'll probably involve a lot of crashing. Because that's starting to get into Jordan territory, and we all know that's dangerous. So yes, hopefully I'm a fair way up the front of split 1. I should be further up. Someone, is Brad someone was in qualifying. He just coming down to Forest Elbow. Also saving for a better rig to motivate me to use iRacing. Yeah, I've got the GT Pro chassis and seat from Next Level Racing. Not many places yet for rigs from though. Yeah, I would unless you're looking to spend bulk coin and go with like a hybrid racing sims, the P2Z chassis, which cost thousands and thousands. I would recommend a Next Level one. They've got their GT Extreme, or it might be the GT Extreme 2. They've got that at the moment, and they've got their ones where they're separate that you can put together. So you've got the wheel stand. Is that GT Extreme? Oh, I can't. You're able to find it on the Next Level page. Take a look at them. They're relatively okay priced. I think for the new model of what I've got is about between 500 and 1,000 for the frame and seat at the moment. I'm running G25 pedal shifter and wheelbase and wheel at the moment, but I do have a Fanatec Club Sport V2 wheelbase on the way, which Jordan and I are going to have to make up some sort of contraption to attach his old G27 wheel onto it, hopefully for the 1000, and I'll probably be using Thrustmaster pedals for that because I don't have a cable to go from Logitech pedals to USB. So Matt Morris, one of the very friendly guys at Velocity Sim Racing, is hopefully going to have a set of pedals up to me in time for that. Thank you to Matt. Otherwise, I'm possibly going to be in for one hell of a fight with my sim to get it going. To try and I'd love to use the V2, the force feedback motor in. We'll probably run development series when I eventually get back into it. Just need to get up to speed. Yeah, look, the setups in the dev series aren't the greatest, but the best thing about them is they don't make you feel really fast. They do make you feel a little bit slow at times. The best thing about that is then you go into the strength of field races, and you're not, struggling so much because you're in such a good, because you'd been in such nice weather, and that Rob and I were actually talking about it earlier. It's probably to the advantage, like it's 33 degrees tonight. They do it as dynamic weather. I would prefer a little bit cooler because I reckon it would probably take out some of the crashes without taking out the skill. But it certainly does, having the setups that aren't, top notch, it does make you work a little bit harder, learn to drive the car, learn, especially with these, where you can push them, where you can't. And that way when you get in good weather and a good setup, well then you're just a little bit cautious there and you've got time to gain. So it's really good to learn. I first started actually here at Mount Panorama last season with OSR. I crashed out, had a little bit of contact with the wall across the top, and then went in, got it repaired. Oh no, that's right. Got crashed into on the first lap. There was a big pile up. I stopped, and then some Gumby ran up the back of me because they weren't watching. Made a little bit of contact with the wall up the top that bent my steering, so I went back into pits, repaired that, and then when Jordan and Sean came on and started calling me an idiot, I kind of stupidly concentrated more on the messenger call than on actually driving, which resulted in my car becoming part of Forest Elbow, and I think I just didn't finish. I didn't do enough laps to finish. So it's been, well, no, this is the first week of dev. So yeah,
somehow made top split.
Been exactly a season. Oh, great to hear you'll be with me.
I will.
Okay, we are back. You are seeing my
Shockingly,
screen.
I made bottom split.
And yeah, so we are just waiting for the session to pop up. I think, oh, that's what I need to do. Bring up crew chief. Almost forgot to bring up crew chief. Come on. Thank you.
Radio check.
There we go.
Is the password still
Speak more
set?
clearly, I can't hear you.
Yeah, mate. All caps VRS CPR. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. I'm excited and just couldn't be bothered to deal with.
Thank you. I must have just been fat fingering it and pressing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, it's look. I know if you were watching the stream for long enough, I got screwed up twice in that qualifying session by idiots. Last night I had some serious muppets. I had someone turn me around at the first corner. They just turned in when we were 3 wide into the first corner there at Laguna Seca. I had, and then that was 3rd place down to 20th. I charged through the field.
Good luck, guys.
Until I got caught behind some guys
Same
that
to
were
you,
a lot
mate.
slower that decided to try and race. Rob is in split 1, sure.
I'll let everyone know fuel numbers once I've done a couple of laps.
Yeah, these guys tried to race. There was one guy that, after I'd pitted, because I went for a bit of a long run, one guy was racing really dirty, and then eventually I pitted, and then I came back out, and this one guy with 9 laps to go, I caught up about 2 seconds in a lap and a half, and he decided to start blocking with 9 laps out, and it's things like that that I think are the problem that put people off it. I ended up getting past him, but it's just like we complain about it when it's in the Mazda series, and because the Mazdas can be a little like a fun little thing to drive, and it's annoying when that leaches through. So they are trying to cull that out. OSR are doing an okay job of it. Obviously, it's quite. Oh, look at him go. So yeah, OSR are doing an okay job at it, but they've got a lot. They've got scops to do. They've got dev series. They've got main game. So they've got a lot of work on their plate. I really like the way AMF are doing it. You get 10 license points, so you really can't afford to be doing stupid crap, and it really keeps people on their toes. So let's just check if my setup block works. Yeah, it really keeps people. Some people are so slow that blocking is their only defense, and that's the problem. Like, I can understand it on the last lap, you know, just holding someone up a bit. You know, you don't really want to give people a position on the last lap, but 9 laps out, yes, it works. Classified top secret.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
It really, really annoys me when people resort to blocking. A defensive line is one thing, but to be closing the door corner after corner after corner, especially when someone has raced up behind you, it's bad sportsmanship. It's against the iRacing code of conduct, but unfortunately, with how many protests iRacing get, and the other thing is the effort it takes to put in a protest, these people just don't get dealt with well enough unless you're in a closed series like OSR or Aussie Mixed and Fixed. That's what I really, really love. As I'm with them next weekend actually. Been driving the GT3 and we'll be driving with Jordan in the Falcon in the 1000, so hopefully we don't get too many people blocking there. Hopefully I don't get too many idiots tonight doing it. But we'll see. As I said, I have copped a couple of people. There'll be a couple of fast guys in here that I'm not going to be able to keep up with. Not as many as I thought. I honestly thought there were going to be a few guys that were going to be a lot faster than me. Let's see where I am in pits. I'm a wee way back, so yeah, as I said, Nate would have helped. But anyway, we live and we get annoyed at people rather than learning. We learn that people are idiots. Well, there's not much else to say. There's still bloody 3.5 minutes to go. Look, there I am. Look at that beast. Let's go on board. Here are the VS boys are practicing. Tyson, Will, Shane, JP. Ooh, JP. Oh no, this is something. Change Vincent's. Go away. Come on. Kobe Jones. Go again. Me. Chad. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Where's Rob? Rob J. Harris. Where have you gone, man? Well, how about we go on board with Matt Kidd? That's not worked very well. Stop whinging. No, Sean. I won't stop whinging because it really annoys me when people come in here and just stupid. Okay, you know, you and I aren't the best drivers, but it really, really annoys me when people come in and just have to ruin it for everyone else. It's not so bad if you're slow and you just get out of the way for the fast guys, but... does my dot. Well, somebody's got car 098. Oh, here's Rob. Here he goes, he's chasing tempo car of... Jesus. Ashley Ruskin. Here we go, Rob. Go, Rob. Go. Drive, Rob. Drive.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Well, that's the problem, and what I was complaining about is it's all well and fine to be faster and just be able to go faster. The next problem is when they start blocking, which really doesn't help. That's why people flicking in and out. This could be an interesting race. Go, Rob, go. Fuck, that thing looks good.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, look at that car go. Oh, whoa, whoa. It looks good. It's
Go on,
really
buddy.
interesting out in the weeds, but... Should just crash in them into China. Well, I rotated someone last night because I was on the inside and he tried to dive over to the apex while I was already up there. And he rotated himself. And then there was someone today who braked just after you come out of the cutting, you go right, and then you go right and over the crest there. He braked before you even start turning. He decided to slam on the brakes when all you need is a slight lift. And yeah, he got sent some way. I think, what if I said, God, that car.
Sorry,
Rob. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, good, Jeff.
Oh, Rob's going to let him pass. Rob, you're too nice to me. We are 10 seconds away from gridding up. I will have a drink.
New fastest lap for Scott, 2:15.05.
Dangerous. I need to turn that down. Jesus. Let's get that down to about 40. That'll do. Okay, that should keep it from deafening you lovely people. I'll send you to Mexico if you keep complaining. It's
So my
motorsport,
fuel
for goodness
currently
sake.
says 39 litres, but that
Yes,
might
but
change.
blocking is not motorsport. Thank you. That was 39, I believe.
Yes.
I shall adjust. How far back are you?
45th.
Good luck tonight, gentlemen. Please extra care on this opening lap and every lap as you cross the top of the mountain. Give everyone that
Do you
extra
reckon
little
we'll
bit
need
of room and
tyres?
you'll have a great race long battle, boss. Good luck. Keep it clean,
I
have fun.
would, yeah.
I'm 21st. Yeah, I would take tyres. I would say
Luck
you're
and
going to
luck.
have more than enough fuel to offset the tyres, and Bathurst, just take tyres.
Good luck, winners.
I might end up
Either
muting
way.
everyone for a little bit at the start.
Yeah,
Good
so
luck, everyone.
How many is it, Rob?
39 at the moment. I shouted out again before I pit.
Speaking of interesting
The track
things,
temp is
Simon
29
Messimo has
Celsius.
a piss
The air
fossil
temp
livery
is
from
24
GTA.
Celsius. Okay, Ben,
He
get
does.
ready.
Green, green, green.
Oh, I can't believe I just grabbed that and jumped the start.
So far, a relatively clean start up front, but that, I get a feeling, will all change shortly coming into turn 2 here. There's going to be people braking at very different points.
Yellow flag. There's a big pile up in the cutting.
Please be patient as you try and get through turn 2, guys. You don't need to race through that. Come on, it.
That was unnecessary. I'd literally just said in the stream, I doubt this is going to be clean through turn 2.
Bella,
Yellow
split
flag,
two boys
watch
are
out.
down, right?
Whoa!
Crawling though.
Hey Paul, have I still got a boot, bro?
Yeah, no, it's a little bit bent, but it's still there. Wheel's still straight.
Sweet, cheers, bro.
Henry, do we have rules on pitting, mate? Henry, pitting?
Yo, 000, have I still got a boot? Chad, it'll be standard iRacing rules for when the pit's open. You can get a fast repair, but just remember, your compulsory pit stop is always at the end of lap 2, so it won't count if you go in and fill up the car from there. I don't think you make it over anyway.
0.6.
Do you get caught up at all, Rob?
I had a lot of cars go past
repeatedly from
after
behind.
the caution flag was thrown.
currently on one
Is someone able to look at that, please?
Oh god, yeah, I was really worried about getting hit from behind.
about 8 cars, I think. Trying to turn the car around and blocking the track with the way you did, reversing back across it.
Yeah, I somehow managed to avoid being hit from either end.
10th position.
Somehow.
Yeah, the safety car, obviously the yellow flag and the safety car came out and it should be on everyone's screens, but the idiot behind me kept crashing into me, and then people started crashing into him, and then he kept crashing into me after that as well.
That's what happened to me Bathurst last time. But yeah, no, I saw the safety car flag before I'd even actually seen the pile-up.
Yeah, same.
So the fact that you were God knows how much further back means everybody back there should have been ready.
They weren't. My arsehole took a beating.
Don't get your stream age restricted, Rob.
Yeah, I just spit in a fairly large portion of Conrod's.
Oh my god, the safety got a smash in the wall.
Came back on his wheels though.
This isn't Detroit.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Nice of my crew chief to report that the gap in front is now 0.9.
Yep. Mine still hasn't woken up.
Wake up, Jeff!
I nearly hit you, Jake, while I was too busy looking down.
Checking up.
Who is number 67 and where are you?
Yeah, I want to know the same thing.
Jeff Upwake. Up Jeff Wake. Same. Thank you, Jordan. And Sean for that marvellous input.
Yeah, they're playing hiding and seek, mate.
Well, this is an exciting way to spend the first 2 laps of Bathurst.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
That lap was a 3:49.8. Sector 1 time is good.
Phew, new best lap for the session, 3:49.8.
Thanks,
Nice.
buddy. Oh, good, mate.
Same. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. Definitely not welcome. At least Ben shouldn't crash under safety. He'll probably manage. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. I'll probably crash under safety trying to look at your comments when the guy in front of me brakes. Oh, pardon me.
David, can you see my front? Is it badly beat up?
Yeah, it doesn't look too good, man.
10-4, thanks.
10-4, rubber ducky.
It's telling me to let the car 17 pass. I can't see him anywhere. Yeah, I'm getting there.
What's that say? He'll probably manage. We're always here for support. We sure are. Try not to crash. Shall we? But if you do crash, please crash in style and take out half the field. Well, we'll see what we can do if I crash. Just keep me boot in it, mate.
Race control, can I get an AOL please? I don't want
Ahead
to
is
hold
now
up all these quick
0.7.
cars behind me that crashed before.
Yeah, race control, to get rid of my black flag for jumping the start, do I just go through pit lane or do I have to stop for 15 seconds?
It'll be a stop, and you've got to do it under green flag conditions.
And do I still have 3 laps from now, or is it just like straight away?
I wouldn't risk it, I'd do it straight away.
It should go green by the time you guys hit the lane, so you might be able to serve it as we go green.
Yes, jump the chase.
The gap to Dennis behind is now
Patient in a
0.7.
Go past, mate.
proper closed race. Chase, yes, jump the chase. Are you sure it's carnage? Yeah.
58, go past.
It was absolute carnage. Turn 2, I predicted it. I said we've gotten through turn 1 clean, but turn 2 probably won't
Alright,
be.
gentlemen, good luck on the restart. Keep it clean, guys. Let's make it past this lap.
Telling me to pass you guys.
So just to remember that I'm going to go running into the pits, alright, so you have to go to the right.
Here we go.
That was a 4:11.1.
4:11.1. Uh-oh. Just waiting for carnage to ensue ahead.
Left side. Still there.
Yeah,
He's
thanks,
still
mate.
there. He's still there. Come on, Ben. Don't panic. We'll get him back. Hold your line. The pit window for refueling should open about lap. Clear left.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
That's bumpy through there at the moment.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.31. He's slow into the chase. Car right. Clear right. Left side.
Pitting in.
Still there. Clear left. Fastest lap for Scott, 2:07.66. Nice move, mate.
Now that guy's helped me
Alright,
up.
Ben, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. P9. That last lap was a 2:13.19.
Sorry, JP, that other car put me off, man.
Choose the room there, Michael.
Try and
It's all
catch
about
these
finishing,
guys
bud.
up now. Yes, good run.
Pass right, bro.
Get a bit of air in here.
I'm pitting in, mate.
The leader is pitting now.
Copy, thanks, mate.
Eighth place.
Any idea on fuel yet, Rob?
After a couple of flying laps, it says 35.75, so 36 basically.
Thanks, mate.
gap to Wood behind is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds.
Cheers, boys.
Like you, Chad.
Just done a 209.71.
JP, I'll let you go down out the straight.
Fuck, I'm surprised we held that move on, bro. I'm looking at
You'll get done for swearing.
What's that, buddy?
I'm surprised we held that move on, man.
Okay, Ben, you're reeling. Price.
Good night,
The gap is now
man.
2.2 seconds.
Left, Amy's left.
All the cars about to head down Mountain Straight, go right.
Carmichael is gaining on you. The gap's now 1.5. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. That lap was a 208.89. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Go left, Jeff.
Am I going past, Ned?
Yeah, left.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, mate.
All right, Rob. Thanks, mate.
E7. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.34 off the pace. You're reeling Price. In. The gap's now 0.9.
One in the wall on the left. Aaron's over right here, mate. I'll let you by.
Thanks, mate. Not enough horses in this Commodore.
Come across, you're alright.
Thank you.
Now I'm thinking go the overcut because we had the safety car. The tyres aren't as bad after 10 laps as they normally would be. So my thought is stick it out a couple of extra laps and then have properly fresh tyres for the end, because realistically these tyres aren't as many laps old as the lap counter says.
Gotta pick a fight, Harry. Okay, Ben, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.15 off the pace. The gap to Carmichael behind is now 0.6.
Cheers, buddy.
That was a bit out of control. Tyres won't be very fresh for long if I keep having moments like those.
Alright Ben, you're reeling Price. In, the gap is 1.0. E6, you're halfway home. We We think about 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Any update on fuel, Rob?
It still says
Yeah, I saw
37.
you last minute.
Thanks, mate.
It says 36.10.
Yeah,
but I would do
yeah.
37 just to make sure.
Okay, Ben, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Jeffrey, what on earth are you doing?
Sorry, mate, the steering wheel's in the bar, so I've just checked. Go right, Dad.
I'm happy to sit behind you, you're quicker than I am.
Yeah, all right.
When you stay on the track.
Yeah, I know.
Two laps of fuel remaining. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Right there, Ben.
Right. The guy ahead of us is Carmichael.
Thanks, mate. I bagged it up on the exit and thought I was going to hit you. Oh, this is intense. I've even opened the window up and I'm still sweating.
Okay, Ben, you need to pass this twat. You're losing too much time.
Oh, this is going to be fast into the chase.
Pitting in, Ben, pitting in.
The leader, Scott, is pitting. Jones is now leading. Watch your speed limit in the pits. There's a car rejoining. Box in 170 metres. 100 metres. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. The car behind's pitting now. 50 metres. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. defend your position. Don't let him through. The leader, Jones, is pitting.
Not sure what my fast repair was.
Okay, Ben, the next car is Price.
I get a feeling a lot of these guys are going to be pitting, so.
P8.
Good pick, Kobe. Helps to use JRC.
Clear left.
It was close, Jeffrey.
Very close, mate.
Yeah, I was on the edge of grip.
The gap to Price ahead is now 0.8. The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.6. E7, you've just done a 209.88.
Thank God you left me room.
Stay close, keep the pressure on.
sitting out guys on the right.
Car left.
On the left side.
He's still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on, Ben.
Go
Keep
Bastard,
pushing.
go
You might
Bastard.
get him back. Right side. Clear right. 7th position. That was 210.55.
I'm not sure if it was netcode. I didn't get a contact, but I did get a bit of opposite lock.
Car right. Clear right.
Oops. Watch out now.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
That doesn't help.
Oh, fuck off!
The car is hard to drive ever since it didn't change down gear back there.
We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining.
You serious,
The
buddy,
last
or
lap
what?
was at 211.86.
I was up far enough. Keep going, Toby. I'm not going to worry about passing it.
The gap behind is now 1.7.
Right, mate. Yeah, up far enough. What? On my fucking back wing.
Thank you.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
Pass left, David.
Oh, sorry I've been so quiet. This has been absolutely intense. It's not the easiest track to drive at the best of times.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Cheers, Ed.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
Sorry, Rob, I thought I gave you enough room there, mate. If not, sorry.
I take it some Muppet's just taking you out?
Nah. It's all good, mate, all good. No, I braked late.
When you get here, Simon, I'm not going to give you any grief. I'll get out of your way.
He braked even later, and I was worried he wasn't going to make the
So
corner, so I just intentionally went off into the grass.
Increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds.
I think I had a bit of net code with Tyson McAvoy. The last corner I almost got
Come on,
turned
Ben.
around.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
But then I just clipped the fence at the cutting anyway because
Right,
it
I'll
wouldn't
pull over
change
on
down
the straight.
here.
Cheers, Jason.
Cheers, Michael.
Where are you sitting now?
7th.
Nice.
Yeah, I was hoping to be 6th there and possibly 5th ahead of Price, but
2 to go. Only 2 more
just a
laps
couple
of
of little
fuel.
mistakes. And I'll probably put half a second too much fuel in, maybe. Yeah, I've got half a lap extra. Because, yeah, I would have had Price at the pit stop, but oh well. Oh, that was big.
I'm up to 22nd at the moment.
Oh, nice. I just about binned it at the cutting. I yelled grip and the car yelled power.
Sounds about right for these.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know about you. Oh, you probably had damage. I think I held my stop out to lap 13 or something because we had the safety car intending to have some fresher tyres for the end because the first set shouldn't have been too worn after being behind the car.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Yeah, I did the same.
Toby, you can go by on Mountain Straight.
Here we go, last lap coming up. If I can make this really clean,
cut a
I'll
Mountain Straight here,
bag it up like I did
7th
last time.
position. 1 more lap to go. This is the last lap of fuel. You've just done a
Yeah, lap down,
209.57.
Yeah, I was going to let you by, but you dived on me instead at turn 1 like an absolute prick.
Put it on YouTube, mate.
Either the leaders are a long way up the road, or they're just sick of people winching.
Sick of people whinging. I think David was doing his usual.
Walking crash car.
Basically, he's fast, but he crashes into people a lot.
That was close. Nelly just bended at the elbow. Oh, it's on up ahead. Will they crash? It's on. I can't see it. They're flicking in and out. No. He's going to settle for it.
P7, there's the finish. Good drive.
Seriously?
.45 to 18th.
Nice. I just had someone crash up the back of me on the warm down lap for no reason.
Yeah, some people are still a bit crazy.
Well, there's someone doing a burnout.
Sorry, Kobe, I didn't even see you. There was too much smoke. Well done, Podium. Good job, guys.
Tell who it is. Just, oh my god.
Yeah, good race, boys. Hopefully next time I won't Lebanon and jump the start. Yeah, good race, guys. We're on podium. Where'd you finish, Rob? 11th, mate. Came in pit lane in like 6th. Did me fuel tyres. Car dropped. Went back up. Put an extra 5 or 6 laps in, so it cost me about 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I finished 6th after jumping the start, 7 lap penalty, so yeah, it wasn't a bad end, but embarrassing, that was.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there the last corner before Tyson. I think it might have been a bit of netcode. I started to rotate.
Yeah, it was definitely a netcode, bro, so that's why I gave it position back. I don't want to pass them all that.
Yeah, thanks, but it didn't matter too much anyway. It wouldn't change down gear coming into the cutting there, and I just couldn't get it pulled up.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to pull up there. Hate that corner. And every other corner on this track.
Unlucky, Tyson. I was wondering what happened to you there.
Yeah, I saw the lights and just jumped like a bloody pleb, so...
Sorry about that little bit of contact, Cody. Yeah, I was running a little bit deep.
Well then, okay.
Must have been jumped by too much. You didn't seem to pull away all that much from the start.
Yeah, I got a 6-second penalty, so it wasn't too bad at the end, but still.
Yeah, it was only 6 seconds because although you jumped, you stopped immediately. If you just tore off up the track, it would have been a much worse penalty.
Yeah, and as soon as I did it, I was like, damn it. Thanks to the host though, boys.
Yeah, thanks fellas, that was fun. Good to have a good race. Bit of a shame about the first lap, but I think all of us in the lead group were just waiting for it, given it was 3 wide into turn 2.
Yeah, it looked wild back there. I saw it in my rear vision mirror. It looked crazy.
Yeah, that's why I nearly died into turn 1 because turn 2 because I was too busy looking in my bloody mirror watching the 3 wide action.
Yeah, thanks Henry, Simon, if you're around for the host.
Gisbergen was watching this race too.
Oh, was he? How'd you know that one?
Oh, because my mates have been idiots and laughing at me in the spectators room. And he joined there.
Yeah, right.
Could somebody check that move going into Forest Elbow on the last lap?
Yeah, sorry, Chris, about that. You just broke way too early, and I didn't realise.
That's where I've been breaking every lap, and you just drove me, dude.
I don't start braking until just before the next corner, so...
Were you behind me the last couple of laps or not?
Yeah, I was.
Well, that's where I've been breaking every lap. I was struggling there with coming out of the dipper a little bit.
Right, get out of here.
Yeah, this setup and the dipper don't go to hell together.
Okay, guys, I'll put us on to the intermission. Oh, actually, let's go back there. Let's take a look. So, where did I finished 7th? The first Velocity Sim car home. Sounds good to me. Oh, that's what that is. And Matt Kidd finished 13th. He's the next Velocity Sim car. Then we've got Rob down here in 18th, having started 45th. That is insane. I'm also really happy having started 21st to come home 7th. That's whew. And Matt again starting 34th, coming home 13th. Really good job. Relatively good showing for the VSR guys. I don't believe there was anyone else in the top split. Don't quote me on that, but no, I think it was the other split. Let's take a look at a split 2. We had, I know Skinner had a bit of a coming together with someone. Daniel Harding won that one. 3. Craig Newell, Daniel Leott, Michael Spitter, Pat Gallo, Don Collier. These are all the guys that I'm normally racing with. Saying that I have done a lot of laps at Bathurst, so it does make it a bit easier for me. Haven't seen any names I recognise. Wouldn't surprise me if I've missed someone. Sorry. Oh, the water is good. Peter Hunter. I think that's one of ours. And Matthew Godwin, there he is, 44th, unfortunately disconnected, 11 laps down, so that won't count. So, yeah. And yeah, is Peter... I feel like Peter is the Flying Kiwi. Let's try and find the Flying Kiwi. Where are you? Oh, Kiwi. It's Peter someone. I think it's Hunter. Let's take a look. Okay, here he is. It is Peter Hunter. So that was Peter down there, 18 laps down. I dare say he got taken. Looking at that, God knows what happened. I dare say it was very possibly a first lap or second lap incident. So who knows? But oh, so Simon. Ooh, fair enough. So yeah. Surely not. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, that is that. Thank you all very much for watching. I really enjoyed that race. Sorry I didn't have too much to say. It was intense. I don't know if you guys probably would have been able to hear. Had to open my window partway through the race because I was starting to sweat that much. Who says sim racing isn't a sport? Yeah, it was a real... Oh, it was just so intense. Bathurst always is, but that was out there. Oh, look at my best time, a 2:08.888. So yeah, that was out there. Thank you guys all for watching. I really enjoyed that. Coming from 21st to 7th. Oh, yeah, I mean, you got to be happy with that, really, I guess. So yeah, that's one for the memories. Happy memories of Bathurst again. After the last round of OSR stuff at Bathurst, it didn't go too well. There was some big first lap incidents in which people crashed up the back of me when I got out of the way. So yeah, thank you all for watching. We should be live again tomorrow night with the OSR main game again here at Bathurst, and we will have our secret setups as opposed to the fixed setups. So hopefully the weather's a bit more friendly to us tomorrow night. I probably won't get home till just before quali, unfortunately. But yeah, we can hope for the best. And yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, if you enjoyed it, want to see more and haven't done so yet, subscribe. You'll get your notification every time we start the stream so you don't miss anything. Also feel free to go and have a look at some of our other videos. There's some in recent times there's been some good races, and if you head back to times of past, there's some of our overdrive creations of our different, for example, mainly our GTA Top Gear challenges. The ambulance one is absolutely hilarious, and there's the 15k worst car or something. It is, it's laugh a minute. We try to be basically stupid as we can, and usually it all ends up in a big disaster. So it is quite amusing. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. It means a lot to us. I enjoyed the race. And we'll be back here with you guys tomorrow night. And I can't think of much else, really. Again, as I said earlier in the stream, Scops 1000 this weekend. We'll try to stream it. That'll be with Jordan. I won't, however, be streaming the Sunday AMF race if it is on, because I will still be up the coast. So unfortunately, I won't get to race that. So yeah, that's just one of those things. But I personally will be back racing again after that on Monday night. And yeah, hopefully it all goes well. Feel free to look through the comments and look at what my idiot teammates decided to go on about. Don't know whether I'm patient and proper closure. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and good night.